Scammers got to eat, but they ain't eating my place. They can eat over at your place. So when I get people reaching out to me on Instagram, I'm open-minded to some things. I ain't open-minded to everything, but I'm open to some things, especially in business. And what I'm trying to say here is that if people reach out to me on Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, wherever they reach out, and they got stuff they want to talk about with business, and I'll be like, let's talk about it, man. What do you got? And I'll listen. So I recently had this guy reach out to me, and he said he's got a store doing 30 grand. And then I said, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, can I see the site? And he sent it to me, and I checked it out. Site doesn't look that good. It's a little rough around the edges. Excuse me. Good thing you're not standing there in front of me. So I said to him, could you send me a screenshot of the sales? Because he had said he's doing 30 grand. Usually when people say they're doing 30 grand, they're talking about in a time period, and they'll usually mention that time period. So if it was, I'm doing 30 grand a day, that's plausible. Or I'm doing 30 grand a month, also, that's more plausible. I'm doing 30 grand a year. Well, with his store, the way it looks, that's the most plausible thing would be 30 grand a year, maybe like 30 grand every 2 years. Because his store is kind of junky. I can just look at it and be like, this is going to scare people off. It looks a little scammy, the site. Kind of like him. But anyway, so what I'm going with this is that I said to him, hey, can you send me a screenshot? He sends me a screenshot of 50,000. Now, I run a store that does 50 grand a day. If I'm going to be talking to somebody about numbers, I'm going to say my store does 50 grand a day, $1.5 million a month, 18 million a year. I'm not going to say 30 when it's doing 50.